Okay, here we are, Matthew Russell Lee, Inner City Press, here in Foley Square in Lower Manhattan. Today, Wednesday, August 9th, 2023. Now, we're covering the court, and we'll get back to Trump and Sam Bankman-Fried in a moment. But today, Charles McGonigal. We've been reporting for a couple of days that, surprisingly, out of the blue, there's the notification that there'll be a change of plea proceeding on August 15th. Change of plea means change of plea to guilty. And yesterday, the government wrote in and said that they'd stop producing discovery. What they didn't say is what's happening with Sergei Shestakov, the co-defendant. McGonigal, of course, is represented by the former EDNY U.S. attorney. We're going to be covering this quite closely. Watch this space. Now, SBF. Yesterday, the government wrote in a letter kind of coyly saying that next week they intend to do a superseding indictment prior to trial in which they'll make it clear that they're dropping count 8, campaign finance. But they put in a lot of dicta, we'll call it, a lot of dicta that they're still going to be pursuing the facts underlying campaign finance just through the rubric of the money laundering and other charges. Well, no. When you drop the charge, you're not charging that violation. And they said in a footnote in the letter that they are, as the court knows, we're prevented from proceeding on count 8. That's not true. Not only Bahamas, but in the transcript, you can find another of the AUSAs on the case saying we have an interest in diplomatic relations with the Bahamas. That's called a choice. They're choosing, they say, diplomatic niceties with the Bahamas, who may or may not have taken money from Bankman-Fried over pursuing campaign finance scandal in D.C. Unfortunate. In D.C., the Trump protective order hearing will take place on August 11th. Everything's moving very quickly, and we've contrasted it online with the case of Mashinsky of Celsius, a very important case in which the prosecutors took 26 days between arraignment and protective order. Now, in the UN, what can we say? There's something called the Lachin Corridor. Guterres issued a canned statement, and his resident coordinator, Nana Scow, has said all we can say is his statement, and we expect it to accomplish a lot. I don't expect it to accomplish anything. The UN has become irrelevant and censoring, and we've asked to re-enter. To be continued.